This is a local race to you.
Yes, I'm based at Union Exeter, but I'm 15 minutes away from the team where my parents live, so I'm based for like the second half of the year. So yeah, honestly, I don't train far from here. Like Winchester's just up the road. I ride around there a few times. So yeah, it's nice to, and some of our sponsors are just down the road, Brighton, DHB Portsmouth. So it's nice to just come and support basically the curtain raiser to UK season. It'd be stupid not to.
Well, there's 14, I think, riders in your team. Only 6 of you get to that first race. It's nice to get it kicked off the season.
Yeah, it is. There's always, I think, a few guys haven't raced for a while. So it's always nice just to get those out. We've got a few UCIs in March, and then the season really kicks off. So I think it's always good just to get the first race out of the season. We've got to start somewhere and get the engine revving, I guess, yeah.
Well, your last race of 2017 was a victory in China.
Yeah.
December?
Yeah, start of December, so it was a weird one. Sort of it came around quite late, but luckily I keep training. I did like a 25-hour race, a Red Bull race at Windsor Park with my uni mates at the end of November, and then we sort of knew that we were going to Quanzhou Bay in China, and it was a 6k uphill finish, the second stage, and that's something, being 50 odd kilos, I can't snuff at, so I took my chance, yeah, and it was amazing to win that. Really nice.
And what was the race overall? Because Harry won the first stage. Was it quite a big field?
Yeah, so it was 100 odd riders, and a lot of the Asian Conti teams, and the Mitchelton, what is now Mitchelton Bike Exchange, was Mitchelton Scott, the Conti teams, guys like Cam Miley, because Hamilton riding. Yeah, it was a good field. I think some people just maybe beginning their season, like the Aussie boys training for the champs a month later, and then some people like us were sort of maybe midwinter coming towards the end, and then you got guys like Harry training for the track. But all the stages were quite short, and the weather was nice, so it was it was a good event to do.
It's an interesting way to do warm weather training.
Yeah, it's definitely a different way. Like Hank and Harry stayed out in China for like another week because it's 16 odd degrees there. You know, nice riding. So yeah, it's a bit different, but yeah, good fun.
So this race is quite a bit different to that. Tim's saying it's probably not your cup of tea in terms of climbing.
No, but I've spent quite a few years racing in the UK now, so I like to think I'm a bit more versatile than I would be if I just went off to Europe and just basically raced up hills all the time. So I enjoy getting in the gutter as much as I shouldn't, but yeah, I mean, you've seen the pictures from Reservoir, sometimes it's not so enjoyable. But yeah, it'll be good fun, and then when you're racing with basically your mates, it makes everything a little bit better as well.
What are the goals for 2018?
Hopefully be a bit more consistent. Last year was like up, down, crashing a few times through my own fault, but sort of one of those. And then the end of the season, I just got more and more consistent, and then hopefully win a bit more would be nice, and then place sort of like things like Yorkshire or the RAS, or maybe Tour of Britain at the end of the year, which should be quite hilly based on the world's course, but just be more consistent and be in that sort of top end. Like Yorkshire, I was 7k away from making that front group, but that's like 2 or 3%, which you sort of gain for a year. So it's just be more consistent and be at the front of the races more.
Well, I guess you're not one of the, being a 50 kilo rider, you're not in it for the Tour Series.
No, I don't think I'll be doing the Tour Series. I did it a few years. I enjoy the crits. There's always a good atmosphere at Tour Series, but sort of as the team's got bigger, my sort of services haven't been needed, and we got guys who can go and do that. And yeah, we got a strong team. We've obviously got the boys on the track this winter as well, so they've been smashing out. But yeah, I think we got a really good spread of the team, and the ability to sort of have a Tour Series team and then have 5 guys go off to the RAS, completely different riders sort of type thing.
It's finally racing in December. Has your winter training been? Did you just carry on, or did you have a break and then?
So it's sort of a weird one. I sort of carried on until December, and then carried on after China, and then probably through that I got really ill over Christmas. So I took like 2 weeks off over Christmas, which was nice because you get to like completely chill out, spend time with the family, and then had exams at the start of January, and then sort of kicked on from there. So it's probably not been any different to the last few years, but I think going deeper into the season definitely helped me a lot coming out. I'd like to think I'm miles ahead of where I would be last year or the year before that.
Well, you guys have a double program.
Yeah, so essentially, yeah.
So I guess you've pretty much got to have your form ready for that. I think you've got some races in March.
Yeah, there's a few. I think I'm doing Van Trent, which will be interesting, a few cobbles, but it's a 1.HC like semi-classic race, so it'll be a good experience from my front. But yeah, it does kick off. It's a shame that Worlds has gone and things like that, because it sort of leaves a little gap in the calendar. We might go abroad, but it is sort of, as soon as racing goes on from March, there's not much break until Tour of Britain, and even after Tour of Britain we'll probably carry on into Asia again. So
we've got a lot to thank Team 4 in terms of racing opportunities. What with racing here not starting till April.
Yeah, we're speaking in the cafe with Dex earlier, and it was like, well, it's not 8 weeks till the first Prem.
Yeah.
So it's nice that you've got some big stuff early doors to sort of target, otherwise the winter just drags on and on and on. And that's why we race bikes, because we enjoy it. As soon as you take that out, it's sort of the motivation drops. I enjoy bike riding and exploring new places, but racing's the biggest enjoyable part. So yeah, Tim works hard. I know him and Holty have been tracking down some races, and so yeah, it should be a good year, I reckon.